What's up, y'all? It's Brother Most Gifted. I'm back with another video talking about my 1-year hair growth journey. So last time I cut my hair was December 17th, 2021. Today is December 19th, 2022. So it's been a little bit over a year since I cut my hair. So as a kid, I always had my hair just short. I always had my hair short, little buzz cut. I always had a lineup up until about college. In college is when I experimented with my hair. So I have pictures pulled up of how my hair looked like in college. So I kind of had like a fade on the side, and then like a mid fade with like a little like comb over. One time I had a pompadour, bro. So I'm gonna show you that too. But I had a lot of different hairstyles that I used to mess with. So it always was later on through college and professional life after college. I always just had a mid fade, really short hair. That's the last time I had my hair like that. And I just want to go with why I grew my hair out. So I wanted to change, but I wanted something different because I felt like I needed a new life. I needed to do something different with my life. So in December 2021 last year, I had a lot of like moments of where I had to think introspectively. I had too much time, and I felt that the life I was living wasn't the life I wanted. So that's the same time where I stopped smoking weed, stopped drinking, and just a lot of new stuff. This month in December, looking back last year, I was always watching YouTube videos, and I was always watching YouTube videos of like self-improvement and stuff. And one guy comes to mind is Ice Cold JT, and this man, I found this guy when I just YouTube search like 1-year hair growth journey, because I was thinking about growing my hair out. I was like, well, this is different, I'm kind of tired of paying for haircuts, Shout out to my barber though. I haven't seen you in a year, but my barber's cool, man. He's so dope, but I haven't got my hair cut from you in a minute. But I just wanted something different. Like I wanted to establish a new identity, and I always thought of just having long hair. I was like, man, that's kind of cool. Like, why not? I was in the stage it was like, why not? Like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. Like, I'm gonna fall off the face of the earth for a little bit. Like, I didn't use social media for like a month at that time. I didn't really talk to anyone. I just isolated myself as much as possible and just needed to improve. So I felt like, well, I'm gonna grow my hair out, I'm gonna be different. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing, and I don't wanna be like who I was before. So it's just shedding a new identity and creating a new one. So, but this man, Ice Cold JT, I found his videos. He's very inspirational. He loves anime. He loves like just making people laugh, but it's all about self-improvement. So this man taught me how to meditate, taught me about journaling, taught me about reading, taught me about a lot of other things, and taught me how to become like a better man. Like, he has about 200,000 subscribers, and I look up to him. I haven't seen a video of his in like months because there's a certain point where you watch somebody's videos and you're like, okay, I learned enough. And that was me. I don't know how often I check in with this dude, but I know he's still growing his hair out. This man was like super freaking overweight and just very pitiful, like dark eye circles, and he just didn't look good. So he just took it upon himself to just work out and just control his life. And growing my hair out is like me controlling my life, like is a great thing. So I saw his 1-year hair growth journey, and I just started binge watching this dude's videos. I was like, man, this is pretty cool. Like, he had a whole slideshow of like pictures, and I don't have a whole slideshow of pictures like that, but he did. And you just see like the growth journey, and you're like, dang, like, man, this man looks good. He has clear skin, he has good jawline, like he's fit, he has abs and everything. I was like, man, that's cool. Like, maybe that freaking hair can get me that place, like it could help me push myself to become better. And that's what it did. So I started in December, and I remember like the first month or so was awkward because I'm used to getting my hair cut every 2 weeks, right? Hit up my barber, same old mid fade. I was starting to grow my hair out to the top a little bit. Maybe I started with maybe half an inch in length, So that's how I grew it out, and then the rest of it was just like faded, like bald, like a bald fade, like razor fade is what I would get. And I also thought about my friends and people that I know who grew their hair out. Like one of my friends, Enrique, like he's had his hair long for maybe some years, and I was asking him like late last fall, like, hey bro, like how is it growing your hair? And he's like, man, it's cool. It can get a little messy, but he's like, it's a lot of work. So that was another challenge, was like, oh, it's a lot of work. So I started watching more YouTube videos about like people growing their hair out. And you have dudes with like great locks of hair, and you're like, man, like this is cool. Like you just look at them, and then you think about the whole time you're watching these videos, you're like, bro, like Like, that's some fucking confidence to just grow your hair out like that, you know, like, just say fuck it. And that's what I learned was like, you know what, like, fuck it, like, I'm gonna have to go through it too. You know, I say what I want to say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna say. Like, this was a part of my life where I was like, man, I'm gonna do what I say. Like, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna stop smoking weed, stop drinking, and look at us now, bro. A year later, like, I ain't done none of that, no temptation to do any of that. So I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna grow my hair out, I'm gonna look different. And I always, you know, saw these friends and like family with long hair, and I was like, bro, like, that's so cool. Like, you know, and I was always scared to do it. Like, oh no, I wonder what people are gonna think of me, about me, like during the awkward stages, the first 2-3 months. Like, I know what it's like to not get a haircut for a month, bro. It like, it's weird. Like, you feel a little less of yourself. You feel kind of ugly, and that's what I thought back then, you know, because I was a little bit, I was self-conscious. Like, I wasn't confident in myself. Like, I wasn't comfortable with my own skin. Like, you know, I was doing a lot of things that just wasn't good for me, like, you know, smoking, drinking, like, just indulging in stuff that was like pleasurable, right? Like, things that weren't gonna benefit me in the long run. So I was like, you know what, this is awkward, but I'm gonna do it. And also, like, since I love music, like, I love J. Cole, I love Kendrick Lamar, like, I love a bunch of rappers and artists. And like, you see that these guys like Kendrick started growing his hair out in like the early, like, mid 2010s. Same thing with J. Cole, and like, you kind of see their music change a lot from them being like money, like, not money hungry, but they're hungry rappers, like, coming out of their labels. Like, J. Cole got signed to The Rock, so that's Jay-Z's label. You know, they come out with fire, like, they come out blasting, like, you know, can nobody fuck with me kind of shit. And, you know, they get rich, and they get these diamonds and these rings, and like, they're top dogs now. Same thing with Kendrick. I remember Kendrick in like the early 2010s, like, wanted all the smoke, like, control everything. Like, Good Kid, Mad City was a breakthrough. And like, you know, you start seeing these pictures of these dudes, like, they started growing hair out, like, you got like crazy beards, and like, you're like, what's going on with them, you know? And their music changed, like, To Pimp a Butterfly, Forest Hills Drive, and I'm just thinking, man, like, back then, like, damn, that's fucking cool, like, I can relate to it. And it helped me a little bit with my life for sure. And, you know, it wants me to give back. But with the hair thing, I was like, these guys are growing their hair out, you know. Like, that probably is something. Like, that's probably something that makes them that way, is their hair, their identity. So it's like they stop caring, they stop wearing these rings, you know, these diamonds, like these chains. And like, you see, okay, well, maybe the hair has to play a part in it. And then, you know, I started doing my research and stuff, and I was like, why do people grow their hair out? Like, why do dudes grow their hair out? And it's like the benefits of growing your hair. And I was like, you're more in tune with like yourself, you're more in tune with like your soul, and like, you make a lot healthier like lifestyle changes. And I was like, yes, if I grow my hair out, I don't want to look like weird. I don't want to have like this super like wide face, like, you know, like overeating, kind of fat. Like, having long hair, it just doesn't look right to me. Like, so I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna grow my hair out, then that means my skin has to be great, my hair has to be great, of course, my diet has to be great, my exercise, everything in my life has to improve. So I saw it as like a way for me to just level up and like work on myself. So that's why I see it. And then I knew it was gonna be a lot of work. Like, I knew I had to learn how to wash my hair properly. I knew how I had to like dry my hair properly. I had to put on the essential oils in my hair so it doesn't dry out and so it doesn't flake out and like have dandruff. Because as a kid, like, I did have dandruff because, bro, back then, like, I didn't care about myself like that. So in college, you know, you get the freaking like the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, bro. Shampoo's supposed to clean your hair out. You're supposed to clean your scalp with it, and then conditioner's supposed to like nourish your hair, like moisturize it. So like, you don't really use it on your scalp, you use it on your hair and like the strands. So like, I didn't know that back then. So, you know, of course my hair was shitty. It was all fucking flaky and dandruff and everything, bro. Like, that wasn't what I wanted, so I can't have that. So I have to like take care of my hair. So I had to like learn that. I also had to learn how to another part of it, which you'll see later, is I had to take lots of cold showers, because cold showers are better for your skin and your hair anyway. They don't dry it out. Because what I noticed when I was like younger, up until like this last year, where I basically took control of my life, was like, I used to take like hot showers like everybody else, but like, that's comfortable. Like, so this is a point in my life where I'm chasing discomfort, and I still do every day. I still take cold showers every day. I still do a lot of things every day that are uncomfortable. Like, I'm training for marathon and a half marathon first. Like, that's what I do. So growing my hair out plays a part in that, but for sure. But I had to learn how to take care of my hair. Like I was asking like my friends who are girls and like women, like, how can I take care of my hair? They're referring me to different things. I'm searching. I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that like I'm doing it right. Because I don't want to grow out shitty hair. And if I was eating like shit, being self-pity and like in the self-pity mode and not working out, like I'm gonna have shitty hair, I'm gonna have shitty skin, and like the cold showers and everything, it just changed my lifestyle, right? So I can say that I'm proud of what my hair looks like. I feel like it gives me power, but it's pushed me to be better. Like exercise too, like, and how I look at it is like, I got through the awkward stage, which is the first 4 months, right? That's when you look kind of weird. Like my hair is just poofy, it's straight, and then like it just makes your face look fatter. And like I remember I'm looking at pictures from that moment, and I was a little fatter. So I was like, no, like you can't look like freaking, I don't know, snowman with long hair. Like you could look like freaking Tarzan. You can look like a freaking Greek god. Like that's what you want. So like you have to work for it. So that's what it did. And the things I've learned is like, through this process, even going through the awkward stage, like it was gonna happen. Like I had to push myself through it because I had to grow my hair out. Like I told myself a year, grow your hair out for a year, and I did it. And like you had to go through those awkward stages because you have to. Like ain't nobody gonna grow your hair out longer for you. Like you just gotta grow it. So you at some point you stop giving a shit about what people think about you, and like nobody really gives a fuck about what you look like, bro. To be honest with you, like if you like it, you like it. I like how I look. I like my hair. I like the work I put into grow my hair and to be healthier and to look the way I do now. I put in work. Nobody cares that I did it. Like nobody cares how hard I push myself in that Stairmaster. Nobody cares that I'm gonna run a half marathon. Nobody cares that I'm running a marathon. Nobody cares that I have long hair, right? But some people do. So like this is why I'm telling the story, right? But like going through those awkward stages, you're like, damn, I look kind of weird. At some point, you're like, no, you don't look weird, bro. That's just part of the process. Like, just own up to it. So, it made me not care about what people thought about me. People still cared about me. The ones that did care, like still, like they look through the hair, like they don't care. But I noticed that later on, after the four months, around month 5 and 6 is when I had my favorite length. Like if I were to cut it back to a length I wanted to, it'd be the 5th and 6th one, because that was like manageable. It wasn't like going down my face and like tickling me in my nose and shit and my ears. Like it's just weird. Now I'm noticing that sometimes I like be eating and the shit gets in my mouth, bro. So like, it's not as fun as it was, but yeah, like even to take care of my hair, like I've gotten a lot of organic products. Like my shampoo is organic, my conditioner is organic. My conditioner has coconut oil, so that thing is like great. I like the smell of it. I like how it feels. It feels nourished. It feels like hydrated. It feels good. Think about the oils that I've used. I've used jojoba oil, if that's how you say it, or I think it's jojoba oil, whatever. Jojoba oil. Okay. Then you got coconut oils, which I use for a little bit. I'm using argan oil right now, but I could tell you that the best one that worked for me is the jojoba oil for sure. Like it keeps my hair the softest. It all does. All the moisture keeps my hair soft. It keeps it nourished. Keeps it strong. Like it doesn't smell or nothing. Like you don't need to put all these fragrances on your body. Like I don't use freaking like Old Spice deodorant like most dudes. I don't use Axe. Like I just use organic like deodorant, organic body wash, organic like shampoo, organic like face wash. Everything's organic, bro. Everything has like 4 ingredients in it, not 3, not 7 million. Like what the hell is like making up this random ass fucking dihydrogen oxide, peroxide shit. Like I don't need that shit in my hair. What the fuck is that? You can't even break that shit apart. You don't even know what that is. But like you can have like coconut, like water, like certain sugars in your hair. Like that's fine, bro, because you know what that is. You can actually eat it and taste it yourself. Like it's organic. You can use that jojoba oil on your face, on your hands, like in like anywhere, like because it's meant for that. So there's nothing chemical about it. And what I know works for me is that like how to grow good hair, from what I know now, is that you don't care about what people think about you. You love it through the process. You wash it thoroughly. So shampoo and condition, I do it once a week now, like only on like, I think it's on Sundays is the only time I do that. but I had to build up to it. Like, don't think that's fucking gross, because like I had to build up to it. Because think about it, if you wash and dry your hair every day, like with shampoo and conditioner, you're gonna fuck your hair up in the long run. You're gonna go bald. Like, I don't want to fucking go bald because I didn't take care of my fucking hair, my skin, bro. You kidding me? Also, I don't want to go bald because I freaking eat well, and like when it happens, it happens. But like, might as well take care of what you got right now, right? Take care of your hair, take care of your skin, take care of your body. Like, it all comes in tune, like, with what you do. So I can tell you that at first I was washing every other day. So I shampooed and conditioned every other day, you know, and like I started to shampoo and condition every other 2 days. So like every third day, right? And then at that point, it started to feel like nastier, greasier. But like your body gets used to like the oils that's in your scalp. Like, it knows how to balance it out for sure if you're doing it right. Like, if you are using organic products and you're taking care of it, like, it's gonna learn to balance. So then eventually it started being like, okay, every 4 days, and my scalp got used to it. It stopped being so oily. You know, there was no dandruff, and now it can be a week. I can go without washing my hair for like 2 weeks if I really wanted to, and it doesn't stink because like I take care of it, right? I do wet my hair like at least every day or so, but like when you get out the shower, because this is different, everybody's hair is different, but for me, like as soon as I'm in the shower and I'm ready to come out, like I'm grabbing strands of hair and I'm wringing all the water out, because if you don't wring the water out, it's gonna stain your hair, and water makes your hair weak. Like, that's when it's most weak, is when it's wet. So you never like fall asleep with wet hair. You don't really go outside with wet hair. Like, you let it dry. I don't blow dry or nothing. Like, I don't need to do that. You know, like, I wring it out as much as possible, and then when I use a towel, I like just press, like lightly hold it a little bit, get all that moisture out, because it'll end up on the towel, you know, this here. I don't like just move the towel, because then it would cause a bunch of frizz and like friction. You don't want your hair like sticking together and like static, you know. You want it smooth. Like, all these strands of hair can just come apart. Like, I can run my finger through it. Like, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't get stuck. Like, and it feels healthy. It feels good, and it smells good too. So, you know, you don't like, you don't do that with your hair. Like, don't do that, because you're gonna fuck it up, and a bunch of hair is gonna fall out. Like, if your hair's falling out, it means that you're not taking care of it right, and it's unhealthy. So it's like, it's not doing that. The cold showers keeps that shit nice and balanced. Like, if you use hot water on your hair, like, you're gonna have your hair thin. It's gonna start to fall out. Your scalp's gonna be irritated. Like, I haven't really itched my scalp in like 7 months, bro. That's how I know I'm taking care of it. Early on, it was weird because I didn't know what the hell. Like, my hair didn't know what was going on. Like, it was itching all the time. If your hair's itching all the time, bro, there's something that's wrong with that. Like, your scalp is too dry. You need to learn how to make it more moisturized. You need to take care of it. So it doesn't happen with me. And then, like, I don't be doing, like, I don't put hair products in my hair. I only put oil. Like, you know, I'll get out of my shower, you know, and then I'll like let it dry a little bit. Then I'll put the oil in my hair, you know, like a couple drops, and just run it through the scalp, run it through along each strand, you know, like put the hair back, like just really just like massage it in, you know. And then like I comb as needed. Like, I don't comb more than like twice a day. Like, I just comb it. I comb it when I wake up, and then like after I put my hair, like my clothes back on, because you know it's gonna move around, I comb again, and then I probably won't comb for a while. Like, it just if you over comb, it's gonna start to fall out, and like, you don't want that. You want to keep your hair healthy as possible. You want it to look good. You want it to shine. And then like, if I have any more like things to tell y'all, like, if you consider growing your hair out, especially if you're a dude, like, go for it, bro. Why not? Like, take care of it. It's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of more work than you think. Like, I think it's more work than if you had like short hair, because you have to like do all kinds of other stuff, and like, you know, be proud of your hair. Like, it's a symbol. Like, to me, it gives me strength. It's like a way. It's an extension of my soul. Hair is an extension of your soul, and you got to take care of it, because if you don't take care of it, then you don't take care of yourself, and all that comes with it is like health. Like, you got to take care of your hair, you got to take care of your skin, you got to take care of your habits, your eating habits, you got to take care of your like exercise, your body. Like, once you take care of your hair, everything else will fall in line. So that's why it's important to take care of your hair. And for me, from my experience, like, I can tell you that was a great thing that I did for myself. You know, it made me more confident. It made me a lot more confident in who I am. It made me stop caring about what people thought about me. And people love it, bro. Like, people actually like your hair. Like, people are like, dang, you have like beautiful hair. Like, you'll have men and women tell you like, bro, your hair is fucking beautiful. It's like, thank you, bro, because I put a lot of work in it. And you know, your hair is an extension of your soul. Like, it's an invitation for other people to, like, you know, feel welcome around you. Like, I really believe that. You know, like, your hair is your identity. Your hair gives you an aura that you can't yourself with, like, speech and your actions. Like, people identify you with your hair. Like, so if your hair's not in line, like, it may indicate that you're a little messy. Like, if your hair is like nice and combed and like just beautiful, shining, like radiant, you know, like, what was that? What's that fucking, that damn shampoo, you know, like Positively Radiant, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's true. Like, people got good hair, like, people gonna be like, damn, like, that's a beautiful person. Like, they take care of themselves. It's true. You know, if your hair's all tangled up and like messy looking, like, then you are messy for the most part. You might gotta accept that if you get at the gym, like, your hair's gonna be a little ugly, it's gonna be a little messy. That's fine. But like, if you're walking around with like bad hair, like, it's gonna not be as approachable. So hair is important, and it's a plant. The way I look at hair, it's a plant. If you water it right, you take care of it right, you feed it the right nutrients, you exercise, and you take care of it, like, you're gonna look good. So your hair is an extension of you. It's a plant. Hair is a plant. You water it, you grow it, you nourish it, you love it. People gravitate towards you. Like a beautiful plant, you're like, damn, that plant is beautiful. Like, I want to touch its leaves, right? Don't touch people's hair, but it's the same idea. Like, you look good, you look good, and you have people around you want to radiate towards you and like be around you. That's what it is. Also, like, question, since it's been a year, I told myself I'm gonna grow my hair out for a year. I did say I was gonna cut it, but hell no, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna cut it yet. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna cut it, but it has to be a little longer because I want to have it like in a bun. Because I can't really like put it all in. Like, it's probably about, let's see, it might be about 6 to 8 inches like long, but actually that looks pretty long. It might be like 8 inches. I know, like, I researched too, it was like, oh, men's hair grows like 5 inches a year. Yeah, I think that's true if you use like 2-in-1 shampoos and like you eat like shit, you don't exercise, you don't take care of your skin or hair, like, yeah, then you're gonna grow 5 inches and you're gonna like lose a lot more like hair. So I can tell you that oil grew the hair out a little bit faster. I know for sure. It made it softer and like it made it just much more beautiful, much more shiny, and just feels good. So I won't cut my hair. I did tell my barber I was gonna see him like a couple times within the process, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm fine, you know. Shout out to him though. He's a cool dude. But you know, when it's time, like, I'll have him trim it or, you know, mess around with it. But I don't think it's messy. Like, my overall thoughts is like I said before, to push it out is like, hair is an extension of you. Hair is important. Hair invites people to you. If your hair is looking beautiful, it's looking great. It's like a plant. People love to go to gardens. People love to see plants. You know, people love to be around it. When you're around a green plant and like something that's beautiful, like in a garden, you feel great, and your hair is an extension of that. It's like your shoes. It's like an identity. Like your clothes, the way you carry yourself, the way you look, the way your skin looks, the way you talk, the way you feel like around people. Hair is an extension of that, and hair invites or takes away people from your life. It really does. Like, if your hair is in tune, you're in tune with yourself. You're in tune with your soul. You're confident, and that's why I grew my hair out for a year. And because of those benefits that I wanted, was to be confident in my own skin, to develop a healthy lifestyle with all the reading, you know, the cold showers, you know, the washing my hair thoroughly, you know, wringing it out thoroughly, like taking care of it, eating well, exercising well, because that shows in your hair and your skin and your everything. It shows up in your life, the way you carry yourself. So that's my 1 year hair growth journey. I hope you love it. If not, that's okay. And if you're inspired to grow your hair out just like me, bro, why not? Like, why not? And if it makes you want to, you know, be better for yourself, go ahead and do that. You know, that's what I want for people. I want them to be better than themselves yesterday. So me making this video, you know, is me helping you guys out with those questions that you may have for yourself, because I had them for myself and I'm proud of it. But as always, peace, love, light, and positivity, y'all. Take care.